wonderful. This is, right, her virtual intro, her virtual, coming out, if you will, as CEO of Philabundance. And Loree, at this time, we commend you for starting during a global pandemic. We commend you for starting during civil and social unrest happening all around. So again, what's it like at this time for you to join as head of Philabundance?
Yeah, well, good afternoon, and thank you so much for the introduction. Thank you, Nikki, for doing this, Sarah, Laura, for helping to organize this, and to my friends, Kate and Cynthia, thanks for joining me for this important discussion. And to everybody who is watching and listening in, thank you for your interest and your support of Philabundance. We could not do this work without you. I could not be more pleased, honored, humbled to have the opportunity to take this on at this moment. I was excited to join Philabundance because, like all of you, I have watched Philabundance for years. I know it to be a solid organization who's delivered on its mission for 35 years, from the leadership of Pam Lawler, who founded it, to my predecessor, Glenn Bergman, to all the staff and supporters. Philabundance has been able to provide much needed food to families across the region who need it, and has done it in a dignified way for decades. I also, in addition to the work Philabundance has done to provide food to people, I was drawn to Philabundance because of its commitment to end hunger for good. One of the things you'll see, Sarah talked about my commitment to public service. I'm a bit of an idealist, and I believe that we can definitely address people's needs now, but also address the root causes of the issues, and together can make a difference. And so Philabundance had already said that we're going to work to end hunger for good by partnering with folks like the people who are joining us today. I also was interested in Philabundance because we're operating as a region. We're going to talk today specifically about the work inside the city of Philadelphia, but as folks at United Way will tell us, we know that these problems don't end just at the borders of Philadelphia County. And so to have the ability to work across the region in New Jersey and the southeastern Pennsylvania counties, that was another reason I was really drawn to this work. So I'll take a moment to say a little bit about me. We talked about service. You'll hear that a lot when I talk about the work that I do. I move by a quote by Marian Wright Edelman: "Service is the rent we pay for living." And so if I talk a little bit about my career, I've had the ability to serve the citizens of Philadelphia in 2 cabinet positions, where we really were using data and community engagement to serve citizens better. And we worked on safety and neighborhood blight and children and social services to improve the lives of Philadelphians. I also served in education on the nonprofit side and in the school district. At the nonprofit city year, really bringing ideals into the community, into the classrooms to support teachers and children in a data-driven and results-proven approach. And then with the school district, working with parents and working with advocates, working to bring more resources into classroom for teachers and students. I'm really proud of that work. And even in higher ed, where I just was, our work there was really about increasing access for people of all backgrounds, ensuring that everyday folks who maybe didn't have an access to education, which we know is a key out of poverty, be able to work on that. And just interestingly, in terms of a connection, Philabundance helped Rutgers Camden start its food pantry. And that's one of the projects I worked on when I was there as well. And all along throughout that, I volunteered for nonprofits and foundations in the city who've really been the quiet champions of this work. So these organizations have inspired leaders, folks like the folks at the Philadelphia Foundation and Pedro Ramos, at the Independence Foundation, Philadelphia Health Partnership, Project Home. In many ways, folks have attacked these problems from various sides in innovative ways and really partnered to do that. And so that's part of who I am and what I bring to this work. And again, I am just honored to be able to join the folks at Philabundance, our supporters, our partners on the call today, to ensure that people have healthy food.